Check.
Yo.
Coolio. Damn, bro. Where's that? What is that? Farmer boys? That's fucking hilarious. That's funny. Alright, that's fun. No, I have to like do the thingy. I have to make sure. I'm here, guys. Yarm. There we go. Cool. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Give me a check real quick. Wait. Hey, what's going on, man? We are prepping right now.
Yo.
We're prepping, getting ready to do a show. You can check us out. Also, you can check out the live also on YouTube. It's on YouTube at BarChats. BarChats.
BarChats, yeah.
Or you could go to our if you go into the
If you go to IG, click the link tree.
You
can go on there that way. That might be easier because somebody has bar charts, and for whatever reason, YouTube thinks charts and chats are the same thing.
Yeah,
I
which is I don't know.
I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna figure it out. That's why we need you guys to keep tuning in.
Yeah, you have to.
So we can, fix that algorithm and we pop up immediately. And then whoever stole bar chats on IG, who's not really using it, I know you're not.
We're coming after you.
We don't want to use bar.chats anymore. We want bar chats only.
Bar chats. So yeah, today we got a pretty cool little special treat for you. Something very close to home for us.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one, man.
I actually am too. It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be interesting.
Got my notes. I hope you remember your stuff, man.
I'm there. Good thing I have.
But you got the other stuff, man.
Yeah, I have the other thing. So, we're gonna be switching back and forth on from the big camera section to like Google, so you guys can see. I am gonna be finagling, so
don't mind me. I will be eating a little bit, guys. I'm hungry out here. Started my day a little late today. I've been grinding all week, so
hustle. So
yeah, I had to finally sleep today.
There we go. But we're just prepping up. We're gonna be sipping on a few different
Scissor.
Scissor. I plead the fifth. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. Oh man. Okay. So let's see.
Can I hear the music?
On the live?
On the live.
No, I don't think so. So that's why they gotta go onto the YouTube.
Gotta go on YouTube. You
gotta go onto YouTube. We have some fire ass music playing in the background. Yeah, you have to go check out the YouTube, man. Go to our link tree, check out the YouTube, follow us on YouTube. Share, like, subscribe.
It can't play and make it hear it though. That's what's up. Can you guys hear that? All right, what? You can hear it? Okay, there we go.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is the vibe because of the place we went to. 1970s, 1980s type of feel. Union Station.
All right, so let's go ahead and start it up real quick. I'm gonna start this up right here. And
man, I have to bring that two-step back.
What's up, BarChats? I'm Jay.
I'm Deuce.
And this is
BarChats.
So yeah, we are. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and just start finagling. So if you're checking us out on Spotify or on Apple Music or on all the other platforms, go ahead and check out our YouTube, because right now we're on a YouTube live. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. We have a fuck ton of cameras right now looking at us. So we're trying to look at everybody here, and here.
Yeah, the YouTube one, you can see us a little better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot more clear.
We got it panned. But you know, we understand the power of IG, and we want to make sure we give you guys access as well. Man,
yeah,
Union Station.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this episode, because I didn't know that Union Station had a brewery, and it is HomeBound Brewery.
Yeah.
I know there's a super longer name to it. But all we know is that it's HomeBound Brewery. And honestly, if you go to Union Station and you say, hey, where's the brewery? And everyone's going to be like, go straight to the left. No matter where you are, it's straight to the left. There's a joke that we will go at a later...
We'll say that one later.
At a later time. But yeah, it's it's pretty much... it's a theory. It's a theory. Point being is that they have HomeBound Brewing. Awesome location, awesome venue. We took some pictures. We're gonna post it up on our IG, and yeah, I think it's super dope. I love it. So usually I start off in terms of what it looks like, but this time I'm gonna go ahead and let Deuce talk about a little bit in terms of when he got there, because I was actually waiting inside, and so he got a little bit more in terms of, was able to walk around and see the whole vibe of what Union Station is. For those that don't know, we're talking about the Los Angeles Union Station on Alameda Boulevard.
Yeah.
So that if you haven't been there, definitely check it out. It's super fun in the sense that it looks like something out of a movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they do movies from that. We got to talk to one of the GMs there and get a little more information. And some of the other people that work at the brewery. But yeah, the location, Union Station, that particular place, the brewery was called something else, closed down. I don't know if he said when.
Western Imperial.
Western Imperial. I don't know when it closed down. I didn't get that
for Imperial Western.
I'm not sure when they closed down, but they closed down and then they reopened as, the name that they have now. And they've been having HomeBound since November, so I thought that was cool. The place itself is one of the last historical Fred Harvey houses, placed out the 1939s, 1940s era. So you get a lot of these high voltage ceilings. You get some amazing light fixtures.
Amazing.
The brewery actually has a bunch of pool tables, which I actually love. That's kind of cool. That's gonna keep people staying there because they're gonna be playing games. I like the seating that you have at the bar. There's actually plenty of seating. And it's huge. It's honestly like a house, man. And then it's like a house with a bar right in the middle of the house. Like, that's how it is, like one of those big houses, and then the bar is right in the middle. I like the little bathroom area. They had like the tilted mirrors, and it says sit, stand. So basically a urinal, one you could sit down on. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was super fun. I don't know if you noticed, there's 2 bars.
And where's the other one?
The first one was actually
I saw the bar.
Yeah, it's like a separate bar section, and then
that's what I thought was that. Yeah, is that part of them too, though?
That's all them.
Oh, so that's them too.
Section.
See, that's what I was asking. Okay, so I didn't know, because I said, hey, are you here? You're like, no, it's another location. So yeah, they have a separate bar. It's like all liquor, like, so y'all who like stuff like this, it's just like a whole section, a bunch of liquor. That's it.
Yeah, Deuce held up the Jack Daniels bottle for those that are not watching. So he's like, if I'm telling you, guys gotta check out the YouTube. We invested in a camera, and it looks dope. It really, really does. So definitely want to check that out. But yes, continue.
Yeah, so you know, you walk in and it was kind of crazy because I think me and Jay both had a flashback, but because we saw people dressed up like they're at the prom, and they were playing music, and then like, you know, hey man, I've lived for a while now, I've done a lot of stuff. I was like, man, I've been here before. I feel like I've done a performance, and then Jay reminded me, he's like, yeah, we performed here before when we was doing music, and I was like, oh shit, yeah. Because they was playing music, they had a DJ and everything. Man, like, again, yes, this is Union Station where you get off of the train. They had music going. They had people dressed to the nines, dancing, DJ, and then you had the bar and the like. I was like, oh yeah, we coming here, man. We gonna go straight to this train station, get dropped off, and we just gonna kick it there. Because honestly, I would definitely have a party over there.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so huge.
No, honestly, definitely, and there is a incentive to go to the brewery. It's something we will talk about in a little bit too. It's called the Mug Club. So that's something we'll share and we'll show for everybody watching on YouTube. So
and I gotta say this just so I don't forget for later. The brewmaster there is Devin Randall, and she's a beast, and her brews are amazing. We very much enjoyed drinking those brews, and I know she has her own beers.
Yeah.
Guild going on, and so hopefully we get to speak to her and get some more information on that. But yeah, man. That's my take on the decor and everything that I saw when I first walked in.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I wanna second that, because when you walk in initially, you're like, where am I? It's definitely strange in the sense that you feel like you're walking through I don't know, it's very vintage looking, very steampunky, very very almost antiquated vibe to it.
Yeah, just old school like building, like how they used to make housing like years and years and years ago, and they don't make them like that no more.
It reminds me of a colored version of Casablanca.
Yeah. And I know you hear the music. It's perfect for what we're talking about, right?
So it's like retro. It's super retro. I don't know, man. It gives you off a good vibe. I know there's a lot of energy there, like so much energy. So much energy. So definitely, it's definitely one of those things that you want.
In all walks of life, man. I like that everybody was dressed different. Like I didn't really see nobody like a cohesive thing. Like when you go certain areas, certain cities, everybody's kind of dressed similar. Yeah. I felt like everybody was dressed like they were literally from everywhere, and it is Union Station, so I thought that was kind of cool too. Checking it out.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree, and then I remember when I got back home, I remembered that it's like, remember when we went to we took that day trip to San Diego?
Yep.
And we were at Union Station.
Yes, we were.
And I was like, I don't remember any of it. And it seems like, and we've always said this, the more we look into our cities, the more we look into just the stuff around us, we find something else. Is like,
you gotta get out of your you gotta get out of like the little small block radius where you live and explore your cities. I mean, I'm pretty sure all cities, but I'm just gonna say most because I don't know about all, but most cities they all have something there where like they have events usually like every weekend or every month they have some type of event. So I would check that out. Check your city out. Look up their page and see what they have, what events are going on, because usually like music going on. I think I didn't get to take the kids, but there was like a snow thing. They were making fake snow out here and having people do like the slides, bowling in tournaments or running or bicycling tournaments. All that stuff goes on all the time, so we had a lightscape, that's what they call it, at the Arboretum. All these different light fixtures. Looks pretty cool.
Different artists.
Yeah. And that's just in the city. Your city probably has the same thing, so I would check it out, man. Like we want to travel out more, but every time we look into just where we live, we're like, dang, I haven't seen this. And we still haven't even done the the speakeasies, bro.
Yeah.
We haven't done that yet, but I have compiled a couple of places to go, and that's going to be fun.
That's going to be another mini series.
And we're definitely going to be recording. And that one, we'll record like us going to it and going inside, stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to be more interesting. That's going to be fun. Another mini series.
Yeah.
We did start one BarChats Minis with an S.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much behind the scenes. We do have a lot coming up for that. It's going to be very interesting. But let's go ahead and talk about the brews that we had at HomeBound. And while we go into it, I'm going to pull up. If you are watching on our YouTube, you'll be able to see that I am going to eventually find how to use this. And then let's go ahead and capture this here. There we go. Okay, so if you're on our YouTube, you could actually see what I'm using, what I'm putting up, which is going to be the beer list. So the beer list is literally the list that they have displayed at the location.
Yeah.
So again, check it out. It's on the YouTube. Go to our link tree and tell your friends, tell everybody, so you can see what we had, and it gives you a little bit of a synopsis. But let's go ahead and talk about what we experienced there when it comes down to the brews.
Yeah.
So I initially got something called a Rain Check Pilsner. Very, very hoppy Pilsner, very crisp. I liked it a lot. It was really, really good. I got a 16 of that. Oh, I got a pint, excuse me. Yeah, a pint. And, they gave us a bunch of samplers. They don't have flights.
Yeah.
That's the only downfall. But the great thing about it is that Aaron, go ahead and ask for Aaron, and, the bar back Jesus. So we did meet Jesus at the bar.
We met Jesus at the bar, guys.
Yeah. So that was very fun. And we did talk to him, but we talked to Aaron, we talked to Aaron, and he was like, hey, we don't have flights, but let me know what you want to try, and I'll go ahead and get your sample.
Yeah,
dude, we sampled everything.
Yeah,
it was literally a flight. But so I had a Pilsner Rain Check, and then he brought 3 samplers. Mm-hmm. So Deuce, go ahead and briefly talk about what you got.
Man, I'm gonna talk about it all. Let's get yeah. So I got the Inky Oyster Stout, guys. So for those who aren't watching the live, basically that's a fudgy, bold chocolate, chewy, with 8% ABV. That's the amount of alcohol on it. And so a lot of times when it's 9% or higher, but some people with 8%, they're going to give you a tulip. This is a smaller glass because it has a higher amount of alcohol in it. I drink stouts all the time, though, so honestly, 8% is nothing. But for me, very delicious. It kind of gives you more of a light coffee. Like if you guys like, there's bold, and then there's I get the Veranda coffee. Yeah. That's a little darker. That's what I like more. So it's like a dark, and then there's like one that's like more medium roast. This one's gonna be like a medium roast coffee with chocolate. So somebody say, here's a piece of chocolate, here's some medium roast coffee, and you got to take a bite and while you're drinking. Amazing. Like it wasn't too much. Like I even thought that Jay might like it because it wasn't too much coffee. It's kind of like how your dad makes it.
Yeah.
It was like just enough. Kind of wakes you up a little bit, but still gives you like that chocolate taste in the back end. Perfect. That was my favorite one, which I kind of already knew that.
It was good. The little bit I tried, it was really.
You tried, okay. And then let's see, what else did I get? I got the
West Coast.
I mean, I got a lot, but I'm trying to think of the first 3.
Oh, the one that surprised me. Hang Time.
The Hang Time. Was that the one I got? Yeah, I got a Hang Time, which is a apricot sour. And those who do watch the podcast know I do not like sours, but there's been sour sellers in a couple of places that I've found a sour I like, and this place had a sour I liked. The apricot sour. I've tried different apricot sours from other places. This one by far takes the cake. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever tasted. It has a jammy apricots. So if you think about the jam jar that you get at the store, that type of chunkiness, taste inside of the brew, acid and funk. So it's kind of give you that little bit of like that funky taste to it. The only thing I don't like about sours is that smell. It's like fermented smell.
Yeah.
But you still smell the apricot, so it's not too bad. And then when you taste it, it's like the blend together is perfect. everything that even smelling it, because then you could taste like more of that sweetness side of the apricot in the back. So I really like that a lot. And then I can't remember what my third one was.
I believe it was that. You see, that's the one that we're.
Oh, the IPA.
Yeah,
but
IPA.
I didn't know 100%. But based on the taste, I'm gonna say it was the Superba West Coast IPA. If it was the Zacarian, my bad, but I didn't taste Mosaic, so I usually drink a lot of Mosaic. They have more of like a sweet taste. It wasn't sweet to me, so I'm assuming it was the West Coast IPA. But he gave us all the drinks so fast, I couldn't remember all the names. He was like, "This is this," and I was like, "I'm not gonna remember that, dude." But all right. If it is the Superba, which I think West Coast IPA with Citra, Simcoe, and Chinook, and I know that Jay really is able to pick out West Coast IPAs. Like, there's a certain smell that they have. I don't smell it. I'm kind of just used to the smell, I guess, but he smells it immediately. So that's what, when he says West Coast, I said, okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it honestly, it was the smell and the hint at the end. So there's a small note that a lot of West Coast IPAs have, that they're different. Like right now we're drinking a IPA lager from Border X, and it doesn't have the same like funk. I'm saying funk because I like that word, but it doesn't have the same like aftertaste. And the only thing that here's the thing where I'm kind of like, okay, I'm 75% sure that it was the West Coast.
But like, see, even with this, like, if you told me this had Mosaic, I believe you. Like, don't you taste the sweetness
initially?
That's what I mean. Like when the
because
IPA doesn't have Mosaic, it has it, right?
Yeah, it has.
See, I can taste it. I didn't taste it, and that's something I look for, because that's honestly what made me start drinking IPAs, was when they started adding Mosaic to the IPAs, because it takes away some of that bite that an IPA gives you, that little kick in the back of the throat, and gives you something sweet to to kind of just like let fester in the back. So that's I liked it though. I still liked it though. So if you're an IPA drinker, the Superba, it's West Coast, so you gotta support the West.
You gotta support the West.
But the West Coast one is gonna taste really good. I definitely recommend that. Man, talk about your drinks, man, because that was funny. We spent like a good 15 minutes trying to decipher which one was which. He had me thinking there's a type of beer I just don't like. I haven't liked any of the ones we've ever tried, and he had me thinking it was one of those. And so I'll let you go ahead and start that off.
Okay, man. So I got remember, I was initially drinking the Pilsner Rain Check, which is a firm, hoppy, and crisp. Very good. I enjoyed it. And then I told him, you know what? I really want to try a honey grapefruit lager, the Heffenweiser, and the passion fruit Ghost. I honestly was shocked of what he told me afterwards. I was like, oh, okay, this one's really good, this one's and then this one, I can't drink it. Me think I love Heffs. Heffs are my jam.
I can't stand Heffenweisens, guys.
No
offense to anybody that drinks them, but I can't stand Heffenweisens. And he had me thinking the one I tasted wasn't Heffenweisen. And I was like, man, this is going to be the only and the first Heffenweisen that I would ever drink. I'd be like, is it from, HomeBound? Nah, okay, I don't want it. It's called the Theo.
Theo. It's called Theo. For those that don't speak Spanish, Theo is like uncle, so Uncle Heff, get it?
Uncle Heff.
Uncle Heffenweisen. And then there is the subtropical passion fruit, and then the Toronja, honey grapefruit lager. Man. So honestly,
so what was your favorite?
My favorite,
the three,
so
you gotta be honest now that you know the real.
Yeah, now that I know the real, like the Toronja, because that's the one I drank after. That one was bomb. That one fire. Was honestly the best one that they had. I would prefer that over the Pilsner. Although the Pilsner, if you like traditional German Pilsners, that's the one to get, because that thing smacks like a fucking ton of bricks. So it's really good. But Honestly, the honey grapefruit lager is good. The passion fruit, that passion fruit is very prominent, and like it, just like the description.
Yeah.
It's tart, it's tangy, it's refreshing. I enjoyed it. It was really good, but overall, I have to go with the toronja.
Yeah, hands down, bro. Out of the three, so first of all, I mean, he's being nice, but the passion fruit, I hated it. It tasted like terrible to me. But again, I don't like sour. So if you like sours, you're gonna have a completely different outlook on it. If you don't like sour beers, which is a lot of people, you are not gonna like the passion fruit.
Yeah,
it has this like very tart sourness to it. I did not taste passion fruit, I'll say that. So for me, I was like, no, I do not like this one. But then the next one, which I thought was the grapefruit, the Theo, the Hefeweizen, terrible. I was like, I hate this. Like, but I don't like Hefeweizen, so that kind of makes sense. That wheat, it's that wheat beer. So I don't like wheat beer. I just really don't. It's terrible. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to offend anybody, and definitely not trying to offend the person who made it, because obviously that's just me. That's my opinion. That's my taste. I'm sure there's people out there that drink that all the time, but for me, no. I that was terrible. I can't even get with that one, man.
Yeah, no, it was definitely interesting.
The grapefruit was fire though.
Yeah, the grapefruit
I would drink that again and again.
That was a hands down best one that they had that I tried there, next to the one that smacked me in the face, brother. That quad.
Man.
So Castanada, the Castanada quadruple. That one is stone fruit, raisins, and warming. So I thought that it does smack. It smacks really hard. Anything that's a quad, you're gonna get very, very rich taste.
Yeah.
Super rich. You could definitely taste the raisins, and the stone fruit is a good and nice combination. It honestly does warm you up.
It warms you up, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with quads. So quads are Belgian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So quads are Belgian. That's like one of the strongest types of Belgian beer that you can get. And so if somebody says if you want a triple or a quad, just know it's gonna smack. Meaning it's gonna smack the mess out of you, like liquor wise. It's like it's super strong. Even the lower end, like 7%ers, they're gonna hit. And so this one's 9.3% ABV. If you guys drink beers, just so you know, so if you're a person that's like, oh, I drink Miller and stuff like that, those are like 3%.
Yeah, those are
like 3-4%.
Nothing compared to
maybe that. 5. You know, at the highest end on domestics. But what the beers we're talking about are around 8, 9, 10, some 15, 17%. So those are going to be hitting more like a liquor bottle.
Yeah.
And it's a beer, you know, and with no chasers. So it's going to be just the beer by itself, right? That one hit you. It didn't hit me like immediately, but I say about a couple minutes later, I said, oh, okay, I feel that one. Can't drink any more of that, but that one's good. So I finished it, but that one's very strong. I wouldn't recommend you guys getting a lot of that one. You're definitely not gonna be driving.
Yeah, no, for sure. You definitely. And why would you drive? You're at Union Station. Take the train, guys.
If you take the train, maybe, but you might want to have somebody that's gonna watch you so you don't get stuck on the train.
That's for sure. So there are ones that I did want to try, but unfortunately we didn't have time.
Yeah.
So we do want to give some shout outs to the other beers. If you have tried them, let us know. Let us know what you think. So there is Before Times Aged Lager, High Five Rye Pale Ale. I tried the Loge. It's very light. Like, it's super light. It's very, very, very light. The Loge is good. Okay. Capri Denim, is that what that says?
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem. Capri Denim, guys. Capri Denim.
Carpe diem. Yeah. Petite saison. Saison. Shortbread, spices, clean fit. I wish we would have did that one, man. Honestly, I think I would have loved that.
Yeah, saisons are always good.
It sounds like it tastes like a cookie. You know, like those with kids are those who have been victim to Girl Scout cookies.
Everybody watching.
Shortbread spices. That sounds like the shortbread, Girl Scout cookies, and then with a clean finish, so it's probably not too like heavy. That probably was bomb. So unfortunately, we didn't get to taste that one.
We didn't try that one.
Yeah.
The unfiltered Zacharian.
Yeah, I don't believe we had that one. That's the one where we're not sure between the two IPAs. I don't think we had that one though. It's Mosaic, Citra, Simcoe. I didn't taste those flavors in the IPA that I had. So unfortunately, we definitely want to try that one though.
And then we got the figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding.
That's a double.
Yeah.
That's a double brown sugar, spicy, and cola.
And cola. That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
We should have just got that just because on the strength. But we do know that I know the brewery's going to be having some crowlers.
Yes.
This next coming month. So maybe we'll be able to grab some and we'll show it, take a picture and show it on BarChat.
Definitely. And then I know they also have this one. I feel like this is a very intense oaky flavor and very complex. So it's an aged sour. It's was it steeplechase?
That's what I would say. Yeah, it's one word. Steeplechase. It's peachy nose, intense oaky flavor,
and complex.
Now it sounds amazing. See, this is the thing with sours that pisses me off.
Sounds good.
Everything they say, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, strawberries." Right from the sun, and some words that you're like, oh, that sounds amazing, and then you drink it and it don't taste like strawberries. It'll taste sour, right? So I am curious about it, but I would always let Jay taste it first. I think you probably would have liked it.
I probably would.
You probably would have liked it.
And that's just a
peachy nose.
That's the list that they have of theirs. So I definitely want to check that out. But we do want to talk about the food really quick. So
Man,
I'm gonna go ahead and bounce over to my food menu over here somewhere. Food menu. All right. So on the food menu, we did try the HomeBound nachos machos.
Yes.
With carne asada.
Yeah, carne asada. We had some corn,
Jalapenos.
Definitely had some jalapenos in there. Some sour cream.
It had to be chipotle sauce because
it had to be.
I think
it says. Hold on.
I can't read it from here, and I just got glasses to read a far distance, but it's italicized, so it's kind of crooked. So I feel like I'm reading it all like fuzzy like. All I know, it has a double chicken.
It doesn't say. Actually, no, it does. It does. Yeah. So the Chipotle beer cheese. I'm just reading it right now. The Chipotle beer cheese is fire.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If that was it, that was fun.
I need that on any nachos I get from now on, like for life. So corn tortilla chips, Chipotle beer cheese, black beans, pico de gallo, jalapeno, sour cream. Yeah, man, 2020 vision, even with the shades. A chance, and then we had the carne asada, and yeah, that was it. They do have chicken available as well.
Sirloin. So it's topped with top sirloin carne asada.
Yeah.
So they do have, like they said, they do have the chicken. So I was reading their this. I didn't even see this. But their menu is actually very extensive, bro.
Oh, we only saw like a really quick glance.
Yeah, but they got the wort. All right, so this.
Also for the hot dogs, right?
Yeah. These are for the hot dogs. So they got the German bratwurst, the wild boar, all American beef, and then Italian vegan.
Yeah.
So there's something for everybody, and same thing with the burgers and hammy and Sammy's. So burger and sandwiches. You got your brew house burgers. Your fried chicken sandwich, barbecue chicken sandwich, your brew house Beyond Burger, which is vegan and gluten free. You got the LA street dogs. So that one I am always curious to try because you know how everybody's is different.
Idea of LA street dog is different.
So there's
I'm
over here like I'm smelling. I'm trying to get that, but I'm about to order some food in a little bit. But yeah, honestly, everybody has a different LA street dog.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to check out their street dog. Moving down to their
got some cocktails.
So their cocktails. So remember, they do have a full stock bar. So if you want to take a date out and it's like, oh, where are we going? Union Station. It's not because you're cheap. It's because you're cultured. Remember that. You're not cheap. You're cultured.
and I guarantee you something they've never seen before. It's going to be amazing.
I promise
and
you.
the fact that you can play pool and you got the upscale side when you go to the liquor side.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's fire, honestly.
So
and you LA, you guys go to a club or something afterwards.
Exactly. So and they pretty much have all the basics. They got the Paloma, they got daiquiris, they got the Collins, they got the Silverfly, whiskey sours, they got the Rickies, Moscow Mules, Manhattans, old fashions. So it's all like traditional cocktails.
Yeah.
All traditional cocktails, and they have Tapatio.
Right.
They have Tapatio. Not Tapatio the sauce, but Tapatio the alcohol, the tequila. If you never tried it, neither have we. We are gonna try it though. Definitely gonna give it a shot.
I was like, let me not. I was like, we had a great day with drinks. I was like, let me just be cool with that.
Oh yeah, no, but honestly, it was really cool. For those that are watching on our YouTube, so you can check it out. So it's 31 days, 10 hours, 94 minutes, 49 minutes. Thank you, dyslexia. Until Dodgers opening day. So they're very, very baseball heavy.
I mean, it's right down the street. So
literally right down the street.
You know, he says it goes crazy on that day. We definitely want to be there. Part of the BarChats minis, like ongoing series of this brewery, and just kind of record the scenery and what's going on. Should be great, man. I mean, especially with, things are kind of coming down with the masks where you don't have to like wear it as often. So I think it's going to be a lot of people showing up, man.
I honestly,
really
I think
do.
so too. Now that, the season's about to start and everyone's excited for the Dodgers and stuff. Hey, man, even if I don't wear blue, I'll be there in spirit. But, I love LA. I don't like the parking and I don't like the traffic.
He's just a hater about anything in life.
Exactly. Anybody that knows me knows I hate everything and everyone.
I love everything.
But I love everything and everyone. So, yeah, it's a complicated love-hate relationship with this world. But I feel like it's a huge testament to the hidden gems in Los Angeles.
There's so many. I'm serious, guys. Like, if you've never been to a speakeasy, like when we go into that series, remember all this stuff is in the backyard. Especially you guys out here. I guarantee you haven't been to some of the places that we're about to go to and that we probably already been before. But it's gonna be exciting, like seeing it, and we're gonna be recording it, and yeah, just stay tuned. It's gonna be a good year.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be good. You got some good plans.
It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be super interesting. But yeah, I think, we did. So I did want to talk about the Mug Club really quick before we go on to the little bit in terms of interaction with the staff. So the Mug Club, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. If you're on our YouTube, which you should be, so the Mug Club is actually I'm gonna read off of their website. You could actually go online and do it as well, but it's always better to be in there, just because there's a whole thing. It's like it's pretty cool. So you get become a member, and there's a one-time fee of $20, which $20 is one-time fee. Awesome. You get a personal mug to keep at the brewery. Your first member beer is on them, so which is super dope. As a member, whenever you fill up, they punch your card. They either punch your card and pin. So I don't know what that means. We gotta definitely check it out. The members get a $1 discount off of every stein. So a stein, for those that don't know what a stein is a giant mug. It's a huge mug. So you get $1 off of a stein, and then you have access to ongoing club special events. So they have a special event only for club members, which is super dope. And I could see like it. I could see that. Big. Yeah, I could see that being huge. I honestly I want to be a part of it now. Like,
no, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then let's see, we have. Hey, what's going on, Anthony? How you doing, brother? Thank you for tuning in. So we're actually talking about the Mug Club at HomeBound Brewery in Union Station. So you have access to club special events, unique offers that reach different milestones, and I think this is what makes it fucking amazing. So just like baseball, there's rules and there's a ranking system. So it includes you get your personalized mug that you have there. I love BarChats. Thanks, man. We love you too, brother. We love you too. Appreciate you. Tell your friends. Check out our YouTube right now. You'll be able to see what we're looking at right now. So they have a ranking system. The more you drink, the more stuff you get. I think that should be all.
You said
life.
If you get it, was it 1,000?
Yeah, if you get 1,000, if you get 1,000 stamps, you're like, you become beyond MVP. Like,
or you become an alcoholic. We're not sure yet.
It's one of the two.
We're not sure. It's 1,000 stamps, 1,000 drinks.
It's 1,000, and we're not talking about just like little drinks, bro.
About this big mug.
Yeah, it's a 32. It's pretty much this.
Yeah.
In a mug.
1,000 times. That's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot. For you to become a VIP, I believe. $100 gets you into the All Stars.
Okay.
So 100 drinks get you All Stars. 50 gets you as a starter. 20,
did we talk about the $1 off each time?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's $1 off of each stein. So when you join the club, you get $1 off each stein, which is great. Yeah. Anything saving money is always better. But yeah, if you do 10, you get a triple 8. I think that's an 8. Is that an 8? I can't see it. Want it.
Triple 8 badge.
Okay, so you get a triple 8 badge, and then at 25 you become a rookie. At 50 you become a starter. At 100 All-Star. At 250 MVP. At 500
champion,
you become a champion. At 1,000 you become an alcoholic. I was just playing. You join the Hall of Fame. And definitely, I think that's fun. I think that's great. Yeah, you're bringing interaction. He also told us that you do get shirts. Mm-hmm. You get different, get crawlers that they're gonna start doing very soon.
He did say check out the St. Patty's Day coming up.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Mm-hmm. So St. Patty's Day, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that up. That's I want to do something. We didn't do anything last year.
Didn't, bro.
We didn't.
We kind of missed a couple things that we usually do. But,
yeah.
But
we have a few things coming up in April. We got Alley Beer Festival. We also have what else? We got St. Patrick's Day. We got a lot of stuff coming up. It's gonna be fun. But getting back to the Mug Club. Honestly, it's a great way to support the brewery, and it's dope because you get your mug. You don't have to take it home.
They keep it there.
They clean it.
They're going to have your mugs like sitting up with your name on it. And you'd be like, hey, I'm part of the Gold Line Mug Club. What's your name? Oh, my name is Deuce. All right, cool. It's right here. They're going to grab it. Your mug's going to be already
It's going to be your number.
It's going to have your number. You're going to get a discount. I think that's cool, man.
That's super dope.
Like, to personalize it like that, that's great.
Honestly, I feel like it's a physical NFT.
Basically.
Yeah. And I think that's a great concept. That's super dope. So as much as I want to talk about the Mug Club, because eventually, we are going to get it next time we go. But I do want to I'm going to go ahead and switch over back to the bigger camera. There we go, doing the transitions. So I want to talk about the staff really quick.
Let's do it.
So Aaron, shout out to Aaron, great bartender. Very intrigued. Although he's not on social media, he did check us out on Spotify. He's like, oh yeah, I found you guys. So he's gonna check us out. So huge shout out to Aaron. Huge shout out to Barbacks. We had one barback on by the name of Sale. If you haven't heard the episode, it's fucking hilarious. It's super fun. go back a little bit and check it out. I would say start from the beginning and work your way up.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so we talked to the bar back Jesus.
Yeah.
So Jesus was a bar back at HomeBound.
HomeBound.
Which is great.
And he was turning water into wine there.
Always. But yeah, I think the service was really effective in the sense that it was only one.
Yeah.
It was only one person.
And it was decently, it was a couple people there. So
yeah.
They did a great job of making sure everybody was taken care of.
Yeah, no, honestly, they definitely had a good flow of momentum. And if they took a little bit too long, they were extremely apologetic as well.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, we're so sorry. I apologize. Let me go ahead and get this started for you. Set up everything. It's super good, super good. I think it was really cool. We did get a chance to talk to the GM. Mm-hmm. And he gave us a little bit in terms of background. We asked him if he wanted to come out onto the show, and he's like, he's camera shy.
Yeah.
So we took the opportunity to bother him during his lunch.
Like, okay. Like, we're just gonna bug you anyway then.
I saw him through a window, and I stuck my hand in. He's like, "Do you have time to talk about beer?" And he said, "Sure, guy, come on in." So he opened up the door. We walked in, had a little convo. But yeah, honestly, it seems like everyone there is a huge family. A lot if you...
Oh, the $1 thing.
The $1, yes. So, I think it's pour from the heart. Pour from the heart. Mm-hmm. So there's different breweries. We did a brewery, the Art District, mm-hmm. Which was part of this like communal brewing and clubs and guild entertainment. I would say hospitality industry. How can I say, it was one of the managers or one of the staff actually got into a really, really, really bad accident, and every pint or stein, $1 goes to his GoFundMe. Yeah. So I think that's a huge testament to the community itself. Like, we take care of our people, and Aaron even said it kind of builds up to our motto where our friends are our family and our family are our friends. So I think, if anything, if you're in Union Station, you're thirsty, you want to grab a drink, go support, because not only are you supporting local business, you're also helping a family in need. We didn't get any, we're not going to give too much information in terms of like what happened, but he did get hit by a car, and he's just recently getting into recovery, and I hope that everything goes good. It kind of motivates me more to go there and drink, just because I want to support him as much as I can and still have a good time, and it's like I said, it's a testament to the communal oneness of the microbrewing community.
Yeah.
So, a huge shout out to HomeBound and everybody that is helping out each other in, really, really hard times. Everyone's coming through hard times, but we're getting out of it. It's all going to be fine. It's okay. And we're not going to talk about what I want to talk about. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. That's another conversation for another day. But yeah, I think, out of five cat shoes, I'm gonna go ahead and have to give them a 4.5. Okay, a 4.5. The reason why not a perfect 5 is because I didn't get my mug.
That's on you, though. That had nothing to do with that.
No, so overall, I think it was a great location. Service was on point. Food was bomb. But I want to try their other stuff. Okay. I want to try their other foods. And then at that point, I will give them a 5. Because they deserve a 5. But I want to try their other foods because, I think it's fair. We tried the nachos, which are bomb.
Yeah, they're bomb.
So I'm expecting the other food to be as good. Yeah. So, in terms of now, 4.5, soon to be a 5 after I try the next food.
Okay.
So What do you think? How many walnuts?
I mean, I'm gonna give them a 5 based on my experience that I had, and that's what you know, and that's what we talk about a lot with BarChats is that you know, experience, like I've had bad experiences in certain places too, and then you know they get a lower number, and I'm basing it based on that experience. And some people might say, oh no, you know, I had a great experience in there. So your number is going to be based on the experience you had. But me personally, a 5, just because I love the scenery. I got to walk around Union Station a little bit because I didn't know where the brewery was, and everybody was cool. Everybody was super nice. They have a little pizza place on the side, which is, you know, funny because this guy always eats pizza.
I know, yeah.
I thought maybe he got some. And, excuse me. Staff there was cool too, and then you know, and then it kind of gave me nostalgia. And this kind of has nothing to do with the brewery, but again, my experience. This everybody dressed up to a nines. I'm thinking it's a prom, and it's like, no, there's people from college, and they had you know, this club going on, and they're all dancing and dressed up, and they had chairs outside. So just the whole like event leading up to getting in, amazing. And then once I get there, Aaron's amazing. You know, he was great. That's why we wanted to interview him, because he was just cool. He's a cool guy. You can tell he's been doing this for a while. He's very interactive with every single customer. He was happy.
Yeah.
You know, and I felt like they all were talking to each other and laughing, and you know, the GM was cool. You know, Jesus was great. You know, Jesus is the homie, as they always say. But yeah, he was great, and I was just like, okay, cool, and I can't wait to talk about his story, but that's going to be on BarChats Minis. Otherwise, we would have talked about it on here.
Yes.
He's cool. We're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about, and hopefully you guys see him, because so you can see how young this guy looks.
Yeah, because
he looked like he's like 15, man. Like, I don't know, man.
When he said the number of the years,
how many years he's worked in hospitality. Like, when you see him, whatever number you're thinking in your head, which is probably a low number, when you see how young he looks, it's a much higher number than that. So I still don't know his age. We're gonna ask him on BarChat Minis. But yeah, he was cool though. It's like everybody had an interesting story.
Yeah,
and food was great.
Food was great.
So based on what I had, food was great. The beers were great. I think it was a little bit for everybody, and that's always good. Great menu. You have a great selection. Yeah. In the back, they actually pay homage to the brewmaster. They have like all these little plaque things up where you can read about the brew and what they. So my overall, that's a 5, man. That's an easy 5. Like, I don't go to many bars that have that much detail. Like, I went back there just to take a picture of the tanks, and each tank actually says what they're making in there and what's in there. Like, come on. Like, you don't need that extra detail. Nobody's walking back there. Trust me.
Yeah, it's literally no.
Like, it was all in the cut. I went back there because I was nosy, you know, AF, right? And I checked it out, and I'm like, oh, cool. They actually have some detail here. And you know, this is stuff that the GM told us. He was on break, our lunch. He never talked to us.
Yeah.
He talked to us for probably his whole lunch, to be honest. So yeah. So I give 5 walnuts based on that experience that I got.
Yeah, no, honestly, I okay, you know, like I said, I'm gonna stay at the 4.5 because, you know, I feel that they will, like, they are a 5. I know for a fact their fucking bathroom is a 5, bro. Like, that concept of having sit or stand, I think that's great. I think that's like an amazing.
Some humor to it, and then you got the little wash thing.
Yeah, it's like a communal
wash. But again, it goes with the old school style. Yeah, it's just a 5. Like, it's a 5 based on experience of that day.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, I strongly agree. Again, I want to give them a 5, but I want to try their food. I need to try the alley street dog, because I've tried different alley street dogs, and they all have a different twist. But you're in the heart of LA.
Yeah.
So I want to see.
It's gonna be hard to.
It is, but that's why.
But we'll see. If it's amazing, we'll definitely tell you that too.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I will rave nonstop about it. So we're definitely gonna go back and do a follow up. And we also we did talk to like we said, we did talk to Jesus, and hopefully soon, very very soon, you guys are going to be in for a treat. And we're if he's willing to, which he already said he will. I know you're listening and I know you're watching, bro. We're prepping it. We're saving everything for you to tell us about your what you do, and everything about you, man. That would be fun. But yeah, stay tuned. We do have BarChats minis coming up very, very soon. But then again, you know, life is interesting. We might have something sooner. Little snippets here. Any breweries that you guys want us to check out? You know, we are a little bit critical. We are BarChats though.
We're gonna tell you the truth. So
Yeah.
like, we're not here to just blow smoke up people's asses. We're gonna tell you our experience and who are we, right? Like, I'm just a person, just like Jay's just a person, and we're gonna give you our experience at the place. But just so you know, I mean, me and Jay have been, honestly, we had BarChats before BarChats. We used to go to breweries all the time. That's kind of why we got so close.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think this would be a great podcast, you know, and great show, honestly. And that's what kind of got us on this journey, because a lot of times we talk about places that people go, where is that at? And they go, well, I live right there. I've never heard of it. So I just realized there's a real huge discommunication between the community and these breweries, and just wanted to make sure that everybody knows what they actually have in their backyard. And that's why we say that in the beginning of, you know, our podcast. We're looking at local breweries in your backyard, so for something you can actually go to. I know a lot of shows, they talk about places that maybe you'll go to one day when you have the money, right? Like, we're talking about places you can actually go right now.
You can walk to it.
Like, oh, I live right there. Thank you. I'm about to walk, or, you know, take an Uber over here and check it out. So, you know, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. We have a lot more in store for you. But, you know, that being said, man, I think that's about it. I mean, anything else you had?
No, I think we're good, and we I just want to say thank you to everybody on our IG live, everyone tuning in to the YouTube, everyone in general. Thank you for supporting the podcast. You know, and no matter what you do,
Where you go,
sip something.
Hey.
Peace, y'all.